standing by. Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed!
Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from?
No.
Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before.
We're not actually strangers. We're friends of Mysticwares, the folks who often come here to collect materials.
That's right! Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter of Mr. Ukinami Balrong, Mysticwares' owner.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name is so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it had something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
That's kids for ya! But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante! Ukinami Balrong! I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name! Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction!
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Wi-Fi Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, alright?
Yes, I will.
Alright then, let's get going.
Where's Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a life round!
Don't shoot, Miss Isolde. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Mr. Wise. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Ah, I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's all right. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why do you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? You little stinker! What did you just say? Get back here!
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the defense force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The defense force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families
ไม่มีหมายเลขตอบรับจากนายท่านเรียกกรุณาติดต่อมาอีกครั้งครับ
To me, that's a serious failure.
ไม่รู้ดิ
I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better, but there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
I'm not sure how I feel after hearing all that.
So, Miss Isolde used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Minato is. Thanks, you guys.
โอ้ย
I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do
ที่
anything
คุยกัน
about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
ผมก็นั่งแบบคุยเมาส์มอยไปเรื่อยอ่ะเอางี้กว่าพี่ได้ยินจริงเหรอพี่ไม่ใช่ว่าพี่หลอนเหรอวะผมว่าไม่น่าใช่นะว่า
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't realize you'd thought about all
ธรรม
this.
ดาด้วยวะ
It really is a great dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here?
พี่ไม่ได้ยินเองพี่คิดไปเองผมไม่ได้ดินทาพี่เลยเว้ยผมดินทาพี่ได้ไงวะ
Salumex wants to meet with me.
ขอบคุณ
They're
ไม่ใช่เหรอ
probably
วะ
trying to probe the military's position again.
ผมว่าพี่คิดไปเองเว้ยพี่คิดมาก
Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know.
ดูจนหลอน
By the
เนี่
way,
ย
Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
หลอนไปเองเปล่า โอ้โหนั่งเงียบๆกัน
Do you
เนี่ย
remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days
ไม่
ago.
เชื่อ
It was near that small reef island
ไหน
about
หลัก
3
ฐานนะ
kilometers from
ถ้า
shore.
คิดว่าได้ยินนะขอหลัก
I
ฐาน
was
หน่อย
out
ดิ
there for
ผ
a
ม
while
ไม่
and
เชื่อ
saw a
ว่ะ
shark drifting from the direction of the
เอา
hollow.
ดิเอาดิเอาดิ
If I'm not
เอาดิ
mistaken,
แต่ไม่มีอะ
this
ดิ
looks like a shard of
Yeah,ว่ะ
Obscura.
ฮะ
Is it made in what I
มีเหรอ
favored?
ก็คือการแสดงความน่าเชื่อถือ
I
เว้ย
think I get why you came to Sailoon Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I prefer
เอา
not
ก็แค่
to
แสดง
know.
ความน่าเชื่อถืออ่ะ
We're relieved to hear that.
I've got a question.
ใครเขากลัวกันก็อย่างน้อยก็ถือว่าเราเป็นหลักฐานเราโดนใส่ร้ายใต้ความ
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems, and there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Mr. Weiss, take it.
Miss Isolde, what are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should
มัน
be
คือแป้ง
relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and the efforts to find the hollow's exit.
เอาความจริงมาพูด จริง น้องดีทุกตรงส่วน
I'm not sure
สมองก็ดี วาจาก็ดี กิริยาก็ดี สุภาพก็ดี แต่งตัวก็ดี
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's
เอาเฮ้ย
crazy lucky.
บอกไม่น่าใช่ละ
If it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of
ผม
soda
ไม่ได้เมา
every time she bought one from the machine
ผ
for
ม
an
อาบ
entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
จริงผมปกติหมดทุกส่วนนะ
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
เอาเฮ้
Oh,
ย
it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1.
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
ไม่ต้องมารักไม่ต้องมาแคร์ไม่ต้องมาสนใจฉัน
Right.
ไม่ต้องมารู้ว่าต้องมาแคร์ไม่ต้องมาสนใจเขา
He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive
นาง
himself
แส
for
น
giving a
เรือ
kid such
นิ
a
ยมสอง
ridiculous
หน้า
name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami
ปล่อย
is
มัน
a
ไป
surname based on your history.
อย่างที่เป็น
That's right.
ระเบิดออกมาในใจ
My dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that?
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard
ให้ผมไปคุยให้ไหมพี่เดี๋ยวมันจะได้alertมากเลย
doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is
มา
kind
เลย
of
พี่
amazing.
การด่าคือการชม
Always seems to carry all sorts of things to the speech. Me, that
ใช่
obscura shard. We both
แน่นอน
ended up here the same way.
มันคือการเพิ่มความสัมพันธ์เพื่อนใกล้ตัว
Phew. We finally
เกลียด
managed
ได้
to
หมดอะ
calculate it.
เกลียดเข้าไส้เลย
I've
อะ
forgotten everything
ผมรู้ทำให้เกลียดเข้าไส้ได้เลยอะ
analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your
ขอบคุณ
insights,
ที่ชม
Mrs.
พี่
Old. You've been a great help.
No
ด่า
need to
มีอีกไหม
thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now.
ใช่ไหมพี่แนน
Make sure to
ตาม
take
นั้นแหละ
care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a little would be good.
ไม่ต้องมาสนใจเขารักเก่า ขอบคุณที่เขายังคงกลับมาเอาเฮ้ยเย็ดแม่มันบลื้อนี่น้องเบ้า
There it is! There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Wise, we've cleared out loads of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
เอาเฮ้ยมาดิตามมาดิมา
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made.
เอาเดี๋ยวผมซื้อด้วยนะ
It's really well hidden.
According to the record,
ผมจะซื้อผมจะเข้าห้องทุกวิถีทาง
lab around here that was shut down years ago. It
Ôi
seems
đúng.
the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab
ผมจะทำทุกวิถีทาง
researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down? And it
ซื้อ
was instead
ซื้อไปดิ
turned
พี่
into an
ซื้อไป
illegal
เลย
force
ผม
of
สนับสนุนให้พี่เสียตังค์
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
Let's move then.
Please be aware of ether activity units.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
You actually sound kind of excited about it, Monato.
I mean, when you're fighting these guys, you don't have to hold back. It's super relaxing, right?
ยังมันเขานอนแล้วตรงนี้ตื่นทีก็ตี 5
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
นี่จะให้ปลูกอ่ะ
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here. Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks.
I'm all ears.
Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened.
Who dares hurt Alex? Let's go see once we're done with these ethereals. Come on.
แต่ว่าไม่แจกคนอื่นไงซื้อเลย
More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
The miasma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters, too.
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble. Though we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Wow, Mr. Komano is throwing shade at himself.
Whoa! Our princess is throwing shade?
Never mind. It's probably better if I just keep quiet.
Road ends ahead.
Huh? It ends?
More monsters.
Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here. There might be a passage behind that miasma.
I'll handle it.
Let's check out what's behind that miasma.
I help you, Zaha?
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We may not have cracked the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. Milady! Ah! You scared me! You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that?
It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
Any idea when you might have seen it?
It should have been pretty recent, but nothing else is coming to mind at the moment. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can. We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right. I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now. The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble. Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery. What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?